but coming into music, right? I was a hustler before rap, and me and my brother was fairly successful hustling, and I never wanted to, you know, compromise my standard as who I was before music for music. I always wanted to just be who I was and put my music out from where I stood. I didn't want to have to get into the industry and play industry games. And
you're an artist, yeah. You just
you know what I'm saying. So I was like, I'm gonna go. I had this plan. I'm gonna go independent. We gonna have our own thing. The goal is to sell 50,000 units. My goal was to be able to get 15,000 a show. I thought that was a lot of money when I was in the streets.
Yeah,
you know?
Of course.
Because it's like 15,000. You do a lot for that.
Yes.
You know, before you get into a legit space of getting legitimate money. So that was the goal. And we had bought equipment. We invested in equipment. You know, my brother had bought a house, put a studio in the back, and we was 100% self-sufficient. And, you know, my brother went to prison. The house got raided. The police came, took everything, took the equipment, and put me in a compromised situation. My brother's not only my business partner, but like one of my closest people in my life. I confide in my bro. And so he was in prison. Man. Our whole setup was gone. I had stopped hustling to record music, and I was just in a compromised situation. And I had told myself I'm gonna be independent my whole time. But Epic Records came to the table with a deal offer based on the music I had recorded before, you know, the raid took place and everything was taken.
Right.
And it was a hard decision because I'm like, that's not what my plan was. But I'm like, you know, I was back on the block, to be just blunt. You know, I was selling work. We was getting in real, you know, dangerous situations. And it was almost like, I don't want to just hurt myself from sticking to my guns. Let me just jump out of this pot right now. I'm in a hot pot. Let me get into a little more stable situation. And I took the deal. And I think that it saved me from a lot because a lot of the people that was around me at that time, you know, didn't make it for whatever reason. And so I think it took me out of a real volatile situation. And the moment was real intense. But when I look back, I'm like, you know, could I have stuck it out and figured out, you know what I mean? And that's why when this moment came up, when I was back independent, I had got off Epic, and I was working my independent moves, there was all type of deals was offered. And I'm like, you know, I'm sticking to my guns. If I go broke, if I become irrelevant, if my window closes, that's all part of the game. You know, I'm gonna go with what I believe. And so that's why when we got our partnership and when the album, you know, was done and we turned it in and started rolling it out, it was a special moment because it confirmed, you know, one of my gut instincts, which was that stick to the script, die, be willing to really die for what you believe in, for real. Really, really like go to the last round with what you